They got me feeling like I'm academics.
Like Jay or whatever. And I think they've been looking at it, I think it's like paid campaigns or like, it's whatever they be saying about this. Like, how do you buy the internet? I seen him post something recently. And I'm telling you, chat, the old heads have just found out about clipping. I got to show you this. So he posted, he says, Noah, shut up. But the clip is what matters. And this is what I'm saying for everybody in media and Complex. With all due respect, I think I should be number one next year again. I'm putting in my bid. I usually don't request it. But if media is this slow and this behind, and I'm the only forward one, I think Joe's a little forward because he had his Patreon. But still, if I'm explaining to people what this shit is, they're not even close to being on my level. Because I've empowered fans that I think the fans that I empowered that are now businessmen themselves, we have a network. And yes, it is prolific. But it is not no right-wing funding, nothing. It's clipping. Anyway, listen to this.
So music used to be a very different game in that, like, the way you would get an artist to blow up was really defined by the labels for the most part. They told the radio station, play this person.
Right. Yeah.
We'll give you the resources, play this person. And that's how you became a star. Things started changing with streaming, with social media, with all of that, because now labels couldn't dictate it the same way. But they have found something that's been really effective now, and that is, and I think Drake did this for his latest album.
Yes,
it's pretty
I've heard
brilliant.
it, yeah.
They've gone out to everyone online, not just like quote unquote influencers.
Yeah, so the gatekeepers are mad that they won't. And by the way, the funny part about them saying, you take money for promo, is that they used to get money for promo. People just realized their voice doesn't matter. I seen the baby do an interview with with Ebro. It got 300 views. That's not a proper use of your time, right? So, for example, if you have a budget of $10,000, would you want to give it to the place that gets 300 views? Or would you want, hey, I want a guarantee of 3 million views, and you could go to a clipping agency who says, yeah, we don't have an Ebro, even though you ain't shit. We don't got an Ebro, but we got a bunch of kids with pages that actually have some influence. And they'll put out this content or advertise this for you. And at the end of the day, every time they hit 1 million views, we'll take this from your budget. That's what's really been happening. So these guys who thought they were influencers and gatekeepers, the power has been stripped to them. The most powerful people is not even me, right? It's the Clippers. It's the fans have gotten empowered and everybody's upset because they're used to telling the fans what to do. But now fans are their own businesses. Fans are like, all right, bet. I'm watching Ak anyway. He just said something funny. Shit, I know I'm about to send this to my friend. They clip it. They're like, yo, let me just put it on a page. Shit, other people find it funny. Their followers grow, da-da-da-da. But then there becomes actually a monetization for that. These guys are just old. They're out the game.
Influencers. They got you join this platform. I forget the name of the platform. And essentially it sells the services of just the people online. And what happens is I can come on there and say, as Trevor, I have a campaign that I want to launch. I have $10,000 and I pay it to the service. The service then goes out to everyone who signed up to it, who's just a regular person online, and says to them, hey,
play the song.
Find a way to play the song, find a way to make this campaign go viral, and we pay you per view. So you don't pay people who failed. It's not like putting up a billboard on the highway and hoping people respond. No, you now go, oh, wow, that was an amazing dance Christiana did. She got 2 million views on that. We now pay her for the 2 million views. And then Tracy did something, it didn't catch on, so we don't really pay her for that. And so you are paying for performance. But what it does, though, is it creates a false idea of what trends
it's popular. That's right.
Because now you've paid people.
Yeah, people are trying to, they're trying to get a grasp back of the internet. They're trying to figure it out. How could we have the power instead of it being in the hands of a bunch of kids? Y'all go figure that out. But for the people who Jeremy and I heard there was conversation going on around. Yeah, me, Drake, and Aiden Ross, we are not in a racket. Okay, we're not engaged in racketeering. The truth of the matter is, I think we just understand the internet and know how the new age of promotion is for whether it's his album, whether it's for my stream, is a little bit different. And also, just to address, Because I did do, you say did some digging. I did some digging too about what Trevor Noah said. Apparently, they are doing some clipping that is related to Drake. By the way, that's not botting. That's promotion. But it's not Drake paying for it. Apparently, Drake said something about one of these like companies. I don't know if it's Polymarket or like whatever. They're so excited that Drake gave them a shout out. They put a budget behind people trying to highlight in the music them. So really, it looks like Drake's music is getting free promo, or Drake is getting free promo because some other company shouted out. So, obviously, I keep telling you, this is based on people who feel like their voices aren't heard. But, I'm not even here to hide the game. I'll tell y'all the game, but I just don't want to do it. Clipping came from streaming. You ever heard how much? Look. And this is what's going to separate. This is why you guys can't keep up. Listen to Neon explain how much he pays his Clippers. And once you hear that, look.
Bro, that is just pure cap.
I just got paid 1.4.
You got paid 1.4?
That is just pure, like literally.
How much you pay them Clippers a month?
I just got paid 1.4.
You got paid 1.4?
They did.
They just...
Yeah.
Okay, so put that in perspective. If you think you're not going to see a nigga everywhere if he's paying $1.4 million in a month for clipping, you're fucking retarded. That's the thing where y'all trying to figure out this whole... I shouldn't even tell y'all this, right? Like, because y'all so slow, I just let y'all figure it out. But here's the thing. Most of rap or hip-hop culture, people don't invest in themselves. Like, a rapper walks around like he's the hottest shit. He doesn't know if his label spending $200,000 a month or $100,000, even $30,000 a month to keep promoting his image, to keep promoting him. No. Rappers usually don't look at themselves as a business. They feel like it's a take, not invest. So, the idea of clipping is at this point is like a really smart idea for even content creators to do. You're not going to see ROI immediately, but it's worth something. And for the old heads who are complaining that you're seeing a little bit too much Drake, a little bit too much me, get with the times. Or it's okay. I'll see you back at the top of the chart next year. Okay? I'll leave that there.